Oh man. So we're live right now.
Yes.
So I have to flip the switch then.
Who's Switch?
I gotta click. No, I gotta flip the pretending to be awake and not on no hours of sleep mode.
Well, we can do that. It's 8:30 in the morning.
Well, it's not.
Why do they
for
keep
some
doing
people.
this? Yeah, but they don't matter.
It's not even for West. Like usually they cater to West Coast, and it's not even for them because it's like 6 in the morning.
The Earth is flat, so there's only one real time, anyways.
Yeah. And I don't have a clock in my room, so I can't tell what that time is.
And on my map, the East Coast is in the middle, so we must be the right time.
Yeah, that's why we call it the Center Coast. Because time revolves around us. Right, Steve?
Anyways.
We made ours GMT because we thought it revolved around us.
Max, can you look at the stream so I can stop showing this graphic?
I'm not seeing the stream. That's what I'm trying to get to right now.
Twitch.tv/go-to-bedcast.
Well, I know the name. It just wasn't showing up. Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah? Yeah.
No.
We wanted Dante, right? Yeah, we're all excited for
God.
Dante to be in Smash.
I want Dante to have every costume. Not Dante. Please, no Dante. He is not best in game.
I'll change it in a sec. To the real theme. Just let me tweet out in case someone needs to see this, but it's so early in the morning.
This is one of those for the VOD streams.
It's a reaction video, yeah.
Hey guys, for today we're reacting to my disappointment.
Alright, yeah, that's enough of that. Get rid of that. There we go.
I really do think we should find like some kind of like press. Oh, that's way better. Oh man, it's gonna suck if it's not Dante. Holy shit. Oh man, that should just be the logo from now on. I still think one day we should find like some kind of reveal stream or a little press thing, and we should have just restream, and we should just make a chain of streams until it is unrecognizable what we were even reacting to in the first place.
So we've all seen the tweet where it's the boys meeting up on Discord to watch Nintendo Direct.
No, I have not seen said tweet.
Well, finally get to link it. Let me go find it.
And then YouTube is where we watch this, right?
No, Twitch. Because it will be more
Right.
consistent between all of us.
Okay, so Nintendo. Oh, okay, it's already live. Good. Mr. Sakurai presents question marks. What if it's like Kid Icarus Uprising 2? What if it's not even Smash?
Yeah, we all made a really harsh assumption there.
Yeah, Sakurai doesn't even like Smash. So why
Fair.
would he?
Pick a character out of that video. I'm
Oh,
Farquaad.
Oh, okay. I've seen the. Okay, I've seen this not in this context.
Yeah, this was the source.
No, I'm definitely Goth Peter Parker. That's always me. I don't like Spider-Man 3, but I like Goth Peter Parker.
Sakurai doesn't think Smash is for bad boys and girls anyway, and Dante, Nero, and Virgil are all pretty bad boys.
Dante wasn't a bad boy until 5, and then he said a cuss, so now he's not allowed to be in Smash.
Yeah, we're having a good time, but I really do not like... I don't think today is going to be Dante's day, but I do think Dante's inevitable if they keep adding more characters.
Today's Doom Guy's day.
So I will keep this graphic and recycle it for the stream where we think Dante will join.
Exactly. Every stream henceforth.
It's the same logo, just a different date.
That's it. The logo is good enough to keep reusing even if Dante gets revealed today.
Yep. If it's Dante, this will be the new watermark.
What if, Ooh. Hope it's Dante. Not even for the character. I think we're not reading into things enough. Like, I'm looking at the waiting screen on the Nintendo Twitch stream right now, right? And Sakurai is very clearly holding up the number 3, right?
Yeah, that's got to be significant. We just don't know why
yeah.
yet.
Who is the third character on our tier list right now from the top?
Let's look at the tier list. It's Rex and Pyra.
Okay.
But I mean,
So-
if we go from the other way, it's Colin Kaepernick.
You mean from the bottom?
No, from the right.
Well, that's the thing. He's pointing to the right, so I actually think it might be Colin's time to shine. I
Well,
think this might be the direct.
Hold on, let's do something else here. Let's
Wait. Rotate it 90 degrees to the right.
hold on. OBS doesn't make that easy anymore.
Ooh,
Wish I was an XSplit. I don't think I can rotate.
We really should have looked at this. We really should have looked at this tier list
Transform.
before making our guesses. I mean, look at where we've placed Dante down there for how long?
Oh, damn it. Yeah.
Like, we just totally forgot.
Well, he's not going
Okay.
to be in the game. Why would he? You know, that'd be as dumb as Cloud being in the game.
Yeah, thank God.
Okay,
Let me tell you. People get really confused when you do that bit. Not here. people get really confused.
Yeah, people are really bad at picking
Yeah,
up
when you tell
sarcasm
them
about
that-
Smash.
Yeah, when you tell people that Cloud is in Smash, and then you go, haha, just kidding, and they're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay,
I can't lower the transparency, so we're just gonna I'm just gonna flash it on screen, and it looks like he's pointing to either the Rabbids or Waddle Dee.
okay, so the way I'm interpreting this right now is, so he's holding 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pointed to the right. And he has his fingers arranged sideways like columns, like rows.
Yeah.
So what if it's third row, third from the right, which would be Mach Rider?
That's third from the left.
No. What? No, when you had it rotated.
Oh.
Mach Rider was
Oh,
third
I
from the
see.
right in the third row.
Mach Rider would be cool.
Woody, he rides a bike.
I think, like,
I don't know anything else about Mach Rider.
it may even be jinxing it, but I think the only honest way I would be disappointed by this character is if they aren't fun to play.
Yeah.
As everyone else really has been. And Banjo's been the most standard. He almost blends in with the base roster.
Yeah, of
He-
the Nintendo 64 Smash.
Yeah, exactly.
The craziest thing is that he can hold down neutral B and jump.
So I think, yeah, if it's just anything that, like, you know, so I hope it's a character Sakurai can still put an immense amount of love and passion into as he has everyone else, and do justice to. Like, it could, you know, but
I'm trying to...
like I said, I think Dante's inevitable, but for now, I don't know.
I'm trying to think back on the tier list as one character on there that I would be like disappointed in seeing, and I couldn't care less about having a Dark Souls. Like I don't. They make the least amount of sense to me. So having the man who does the T-pose with his silly sun shirt, anybody else, anybody, and I mean anybody else on here, I'd be like, if not excited, I'd be like, okay, sure. But if Mr. Praise the Sun Man makes it, I think I would actually like, you'd hear me go like, you'd hear a sigh. And I'd move the mic away so it wouldn't be super obvious and rude, but there would be a sigh.
They're dark. Yeah, it's Sun Man. Did you know that Sun Man came from Dark Souls?
Yeah. That's why they call him...
He's at the end of Highly Likely.
That's why they call him Dark Souls Sun Man. You can't have a Dark Soul without a sun casting a shadow.
I think you would have a good odds of guessing any Capcom character because Capcom has so many characters that could be in Smash, from Phoenix and Monster Hunter, Dante. Resident Evil is like
a fighting game.
Resident Evil would have like Jill or Leon or Chris, but hopefully not Chris.
Please, I don't want Chris anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Chris. Leon does cool kicks.
I think after what they, what is it? Well, I was rooting for Cosmos, but after the thing where, Harada
came out and said only Austin will buy a Xenosaga remake.
We were gonna do a remake, or we were gonna do a remaster, Harada says, and it went to marketing, and they said no, this wouldn't sell, and then it was not greenlit.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
Said, you just explained what this was to me, and I already forgot and don't know.
Yeah,
so
that's unfortunate. Like, it would be cool, even like, you know, because Cosmos was also in Xenoblade 2, but nobody knows who the fuck Cosmos is.
Yeah.
According to Bandai Namco's marketing team. Maybe that'll change in the next 20 minutes, though.
Bring in the original character from Namco cross Capcom.
And I think it would be like, you know, if the patch doesn't drop this morning, I'm not gonna be disappointed. But it feels like they will because that's how they've been doing it so far. After the long stream, the character or updates immediate.
I thought it was like night of.
It was, but then Terry was in the morning. And then after that, Tekken updates started being in the morning. Bandai Namco changed their update release schedule to mornings.
Weird.
So it's like a studio thing. It may have just changed for Smash for this sake. But yeah, whatever it is, if there's a patch, it's probably gonna keep being in the morning because that's when Terry was, and that's when the last Tekken update was. Remember, Tekken was always like the night before too, but now it is the morning of the day, they say. Which was the end of an era. It was always cool that Tekken patches were always like several hours early.
Well, yeah, they gotta deal with the way the PlayStation Store updates, and Xbox always gets it a day early for some reason, and like... Yeah.
And then Steam was in the middle of that. But like any of those, Travis isn't on the list, but Travis would be cool. And
put in Ragna the Blood Edge.
Yeah, there we go.
I'd yell for Ragna.
There's too many possibilities. That's why I don't want to get my hype up too much, because like there are so many possibilities.
It could be. We are at a point. You will never guess it. You will never guess who it is. You just can't. And it could literally be anybody.
But I don't want my hopes up too high, because I feel that if they had a character that they really wanted to have a strong ending with, then they may have revealed them earlier when all eyes were on, like, the Game Awards. That would have been the ideal time to announce someone who would be earth-shattering to be in Smash. So if they're just gonna drop whoever it is, like,
like bad guy.
Yeah, within an hour of it, I don't feel like it's gonna be someone too earth-shattering. Like, I don't know. I think I
just keep staring at this. I'm trying to... The Brown, it's wood, it's Gino. Three question marks.
The three means something. It totally means something, knowing Sakurai.
And Devil May Cry 3 is the only thing that makes sense to me. Like, it's
What about Kingdom Hearts 3?
Oh no, it's Sora.
Oh, here's the other thing is
oh my god, next week the DLC drops for Kingdom Hearts.
Here's the thing
Sora's hair is brown.
Remember with here's why I also don't think like anything that correlates to Dante that has been outside of a release date for DMC3 being close. Outside of that, like anything that's like teaser wise from the account, the only person that knew Banjo, the only person in Microsoft who knew Banjo was going to be in Smash was Phil Spencer. He was the only one. Whoever runs the DMC Twitter account doesn't know shit. They would not know that, and we know that Capcom is infamous with leaks. They have the worst case of it. There is a bug inside Capcom, and they leak it. They leak everything out of Capcom.
The thing is, if Dante did get added, the person they would have talked to would have been Itsuno-san, and if Itsuno-san did know, then oh god, what the fuck's this name? Then Matt would 100% know. They might as well be the same person. So
they can't like. There's that.
Matt, he said like, hey, you know. Stay tuned. Maybe
But what if he made 2 with his hands and it meant DMC2? What if Sakurai does that thing again where he recommends games and he recommends DMC2 as his personal favorite?
DMC2 is the best. Sakurai, please play DMC2. I'm so sick of DMC3 Dante. I'm sick of him. I hate it. It's always DMC3 Dante. And everything I'm looking at on the screen right now says if it's Dante, it's going to be DMC3 Dante. Yeah. I don't want to use Nevin anymore. I don't care if the guitar shoots bats. I don't give a fuck. The Devil May Cry 5 moveset is so good. Chainsaw Bike.
Oh yeah.
If he got like, Smash doesn't have enough moves. Smash doesn't have enough moves for Dante. That's the one thing.
My
I'm worried
idea.
about. Like,
we know what they're gonna do. They're gonna do diagonal inputs. Jesus Christ, Omnio, stop!
Omni.
I muted Omnio, so let me know when he's talking again. So, anyways,
was Steven muted too?
He was already muted.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it was already muted.
No, I was gonna say they're gonna do diagonal inputs now.
So,
upright smash, downright smash.
I want the taunts to be style switching, or I want him to like absolutely break the conventions of what a Smash character even is. I don't want him to have a shield. I want him to have Royal Guard. I don't want him to have a throw. I want him to have Royal Release. I don't want to like make him pretty much unrecognizable as a Smash character. It seems to have fixed itself.
Is Omnio good? Can I unmute him?
Yes, the scary sounds do appear to be gone.
Yeah, so...
I have no idea what that was, sorry.
So the, I mean, we're talking a lot about Dante, who it might even be.
Yeah. What other characters have 3 things associated with them?
It's still making sounds, Omnio. Stop moving your mic.
Doing the sound again.
Beautiful
I
Joe
re-
does a pose with his fingers.
Yeah, not that one. Oh no! Don't get my hopes up for Joe. 3. Maybe it's a W. Maybe it's Wonder Red. Maybe it's Wonder Red. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry because I made myself cry because of my stupid joke.
And now we're all gonna be disappointed no matter what it is.
Yep.
Way to go, everybody.
If Sakurai does not say Henshin a go-go baby by the end of this stream, I'm selling my Switch and my copy of Smash. But not my copy of Stardew Valley.
What if it's Persona 3?
It's Brown Door. Dorkun. It's him.
We've cracked the code. Yeah, it's
His
Well,
main
depend on the
power
moveset.
comes from shooting himself in the head with a gun. I don't think he can beat.
I mean, he is in a Mii costume, but he's about to get that upgrade.
Yes, but yeah, finally, him and Sans.
Just put an orange cap on the end of the gun. Child friendly.
For his neutral special, Minato wields a gun against himself.
I could also see it be first party as another good reason not to like announce it at a big event if it's just a first party character.
If this is Bandana D, I'm actually going to sell my Switch. The one character I would be upset at would
Well,
be
they
Bandana D.
they can pull from either Pokemon or Fire Emblem.
E. Oh, it's not a 3, it's an E for emblem.
Yeah, there you go. 3 houses.
3.
Another sword fighter, everybody. It's gonna be Byleth with the Sword of the Creator, and it's gonna be the worst sword character.
Whoa! I didn't get that far. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you'll find out.
Why is his hair green? I see screenshots and sometimes he's green. And I'm like, oh Jesus, I don't.
Then keep playing.
I know, I really want to.
That's hardly in the game. Like, it's close to, like...
It makes me really upset that there's gonna be a point in the game where his design gets worse. Like,
Yeah, I don't like it either. Still don't.
just give Kirby a spear. Don't make Bandana D, please. Just add a spear item to the game.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it. Yeah, it's Toad. It's Toad's time to shine. It's a Goomba. He's finally.
Finally. With
The
alternate
original
skins for Goombrat
Goombella.
and Galumba.
Please stop.
And the Goomba from Paper Mario that just had a hat.
Hey, look at these Galoombas.
Wasn't that Goombella?
No, that was
Or
a
that-
girl.
No, but... Oh,
Goombella
okay,
was
you're
the one
talking
with
about
the bow.
Okay, you're talking about a different Goomba from Paper Mario.
Yeah,
that
from
all-
Mario
that had a
64.
hat. Oh, okay, I see.
I can't believe I forgot his name. Paper Mario 64 characters.
I hope it's not Waluigi. I hope that character never gets added.
Oh, she doesn't have a bow. She has a hat.
Does have a hat. Okay, so I wasn't crazy.
So, he has a cap.
He has a cap. Okay.
Yes.
What if...
Goombario is his name. It's Goombario. And Goombario has a sister with a bow whose name is Goombaria.
I thought his name was gonna be Goombuigi.
You know, you can't stop intelligent systems. Always at the top of their game.
Not always.
First Goombario.
Not
Byleth.
currently.
Yeah, they'll
Wait.
figure it out. How is Fire Emblem allowed to be passed on to a different developer, but Pokemon won't be? Because the problem was
doesn't
Intelligent Systems isn't big enough to make a game that big. But neither is Game Freak.
Fire Emblem doesn't sell nearly as much as Pokemon. They can take some risks with Fire Emblem. You just have to put the cute anime girl in it, and it's fine.
Fire Emblem
Safe.
almost died before Awakening. They won't risk it.
That thing is fueled by heroes now.
Oh, now it is, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, yeah, like after Awakening, that franchise is safe.
Isn't it cool that like we know Capcom and SNK are safe now because they have mobile games?
Yep. SNK was always safe because they whore out their IPs to Chinese MMOs. It's where they get all of their money from.
Put the
Anyways,
Monster
tune
Hunter
in
in
after the stream for our Lost Saga stream.
I'd love Monster Hunter in Smash. Yeah, I would take that.
SNK is saved by King of Fighters, but for girls. What if...
No, I was taking a drink.
No, and I was just sighing. I don't know, Sakura, I don't know. Just
I would want
it's a pre-recorded video, just hit play. I'm already here.
I would want Edelgard, since it would be non-sword. Well, I guess any of them would be not swords, but Axe would be cooler.
I want pre-time skip Edelgard, where she doesn't have the stupid horns.
Like that's yeah, my expectations are low. Because if they had someone huge to announce, they would have done it by now. So.
I really like the idea of it not being Dante, but Virgil. So that's my hope, is that it's Virgil. That's a much easier character to adapt for Smash. He even has an up B programmed into him.
So if it's not, we riot.
Okay, so Dante doesn't have air dodges. He gets his air dash instead. He gets air star and air hike.
That'd be so good. And if it is someone that drops right afterwards, then we probably could play it on stream. Because Terry was out by the time the last stream ended.
Yeah.
So if
Sakurai
they do that
likes
again,
to drop characters the day before I get paid.
yeah.
It's his favorite thing. Look, he's looking at me right now. He's like, yeah, I know.
What does it mean?
Why?
And we're all gonna feel super dumb once they finally reveal it. Because it's like, oh, that's what the 3 meant.
I hope it's an E. I really hope it's an E now.
Yeah, Dante the assist trophy and Nero's playable. Let's just get it out of the way.
Sakurai, I'd like to go to bed at some point. Can we get
the show on the road?
Come on, why?
One more minute.
Almost. I think we've guessed about everyone we want to guess.
Real talk, it's gonna be my dad. I'm sorry. Keith's coming to Smash.
I hope if it's another Pokemon, it's Galissopod.
I could not tell you which one that is. Is that the one with the hat?
It's the bug.
The square bug?
No, it's the
bug that's a
big bug.
cube? But it evolves from the cube?
No, it evolves from it evolves from Wimpod. Cause he's a wimp, but Galissopod has anchor arms. This one.
I think Sword and Shield is just permanent. Oh, okay, this thing. Yeah, I didn't play that one.
And
so I have no
Galissopod's
idea.
Gen 6. Oh, here it is.
Click.
Hello
Oh
everyone,
no, he's got
I'm
4
Masahiro
controllers.
Sakura, director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from Sora Limited.
We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC fighter.
One for each style.
Actually, hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide.
What?
The development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy, which means other Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast.
Oh my god.
So it won't be available right away. Please
What the fuck?
understand that it will take a little time.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's gonna be
I
Donkey
think
Kong
even
Jr.
many Nintendo employees will be surprised to see this and say, wow, really?
Okay. Hype's kind of building up.
So, let's all share in the fun of getting our
They
hands
really
on the
just let you
latest
do whatever the
information.
fuck you want, huh, Sakurai?
However, even if you say, that's not the character I was picturing, I hope you don't have any hard feelings.
Alright, my expectations are
Prepares
low.
a fighter reveal video. Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly. Now, let's do this.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
It's a Smash character. Fuck.
Fire Emblem. Oh shit, Max, stop watching! Max, stop watching! Max, stop watching!
Whatever. It's
Time
happening.
has finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
No, there has to be a reason he couldn't tell Nintendo. It's really just no.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap?
I was telling you.
As you and
Put
I are
Sothis
one,
in.
I too am trapped within this void.
Oh, what if they
In
do
time,
that?
Our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die?
Yeah, put Monica in.
Sothis, I'm kind of feeling it. Kind of.
I thought as much.
Are
I
you
also
prepared
do
to
not wish to
fucking
die. And yet,
Please put Sothis in.
Please put.
there is no other choice.
Please put Demi Fiend in.
You must join Smash.
Shut up.
It's Byleth.
Stop.
Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting
You couldn't
for?
even sync the lips. What did? Does Violet? Oh my god, I hate
So
him.
joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself!
This song is really good though.
Yeah, good remix. Oh, everyone's there.
Look at all
He
those
looks
characters I'd rather play as.
he looks better in Smash than he does in the game.
Not with those sleeves, he doesn't.
Yeah. Well, maybe Sakurai will fix his design and give him an all costume.
I see. Too many swordsmen, are there?
What? They do this when they do two
And
characters.
You wield the sword as well?
That's true.
What will you do?
Get Sothis in there. Oh. Damn it.
That works.
So
The gimmick
that
is
how
they
you plan
swap
to win the
weapons.
day?
That's my
So be
that's
it.
my guess.
I reward your cleverness this time.
She gonna walk out with it. What is it? Spear, axe. Oh my god, it's Sonic Heroes. Fuck, I hate how smart I am.
Oh my god, all the
How
weapons.
is this?
Like, alright, let me try this again.
Violet
recruits
Violet.
Violet. Fuck off. Is she different? What does this mean?
You could just put Noctis in. Nah.
If anyone, you should be able to handle the hero's relics.
No, she just.
She's her own character?
With Arid Fire,
No,
you
it's-
strike with superior reach.
Those are special.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Use Amir's overwhelming power.
No, it looks like you swap.
Unleash the blinding
Or
speed of
just,
Failnaught,
like, that looks like a neutral B.
along with the sword of the creator. Each weapon
Side B.
matches a direction.
Neutral. Not just another sword fighter, guys. Now you can't complain.
Your will and mine be now as one.
And what's with the stage? It's all around the
Both
place.
sides of time are revealed. Through
This is the
Smash,
final Smashes
show
spoiler.
the world.
Oh.
No. Actually, there were no spoilers besides the opening being from the game.
Oh well. I imagine you'd get a big sword at some point.
They just printed that. They just printed it.
Why did you have to keep
Yes,
that a
there you have
secret?
it. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle.
I was telling you, they
Fire
couldn't.
Emblem Three Houses
They didn't
was
want to put
released
that on
just
like
last
a
summer, so it's still very new.
huge stage.
Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
3 was 3
This
houses,
release
yeah.
is planned for January 28th. You'll
January
have
28th,
instant
holy
access if you
fuck.
have the Super Smash Bros.
That's
Ultimate
way
Fighters
later
pack.
today.
And it will also be available for purchase individually. In case you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain a few things, so don't worry. First off, what is Fire Emblem?
I'm really angry. The 3 was 3 houses and the
It's
the
really
E
hard
was
to pronounce
emblem.
in Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful. The series' first
Intellisystem
entry
cops.
launched in Japan on the Famicom in 1990.
Dude, you
could
needed
say
to
it
do
was a
this in
pioneer the genre
2001.
of tactical role-playing games. You might be wondering what makes it particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in that it simulates combat. You can think of it as
What?
moving pieces in a board game, or in other words, a game in which you advance units across a grid and battle. When we talk about tactical games of that era, there were lots of ones in which you command tanks, aircrafts, and so on. But Fire Emblem was unique because each unit was a specific character, sort of like in role-playing games.
Good night, Umbra.
Thanks for coming by.
Plus, something made it stand out from other Nintendo products. Characters could permanently die. That's pretty direct language though, so perhaps we should just say they're sleeping with the fishes. But really, if a character fell in
Sakurai
battle,
is a
you'd
mob
lose that
boss.
unit. They'd be gone and you couldn't use them again.
So if you lose with Byleth, you
He's
will no
expo-
longer be able to
Recent
select
entries in the
Byleth.
series maintain this
He's
concept of
yeah.
that to some
He's
degree in
explaining
classic
it
Emblem
because
have
people
you.
don't
But a lot
appreciate
of
Fire
games now
Emblem,
allow
especially in the West.
strategic withdrawals, so to speak.
And I don't think this is gonna fix it.
In the older games,
But it was a good
units would really
attempt.
be
It was
gone,
he
never
he
seen
did his
mentioned
best to
again.
compromise.
Scary.
This was not the order these characters
The
should have
game's
came out
stories
in.
are told like chronicles of war, with increasingly distinct
Maybe he
characters
should have been in the
and
middle.
engrossing scenarios.
Yeah.
Several characters also appear in the Super Smash Bros. Series, and 6 of the 7 can use a counterattack. It's their down special.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have a
There's
counter.
actually a
Good.
reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn. And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the
Yeah,
series.
imagine if this was announced at the Game Awards.
People who aren't Japanese in particular.
Imagine if
wouldn't
Banjo
be
was
it.
announced at the Game Awards.
There are
Oh
that
yeah,
many.
yeah.
Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game,
They said they would
Pokemon
not do
Sessions
returning
Star FM, and
franchises.
Fire Emblem
No one
Warrior,
ever
then
said
it comes
that.
out to
You're making that up.
Let's try saying
They
it
never
in
said
the
that.
Fire Emblem Can You Say It
You're just
challenge.
making that up.
I'll give it a
You
try.
read a wrong source.
Where's the cool one with Roy? Yeah, there's our boy.
Wow, he's doing it. He's naming all the games.
Whoa, whoa, Sakurai. Okay.
Oh, this beautiful Joe pose.
There you go, 17. So you saw how I
So
was
it wasn't the
counting in a
number
weird
3,
way,
it
right?
was the number
I was
17.
counting in binary.
Boy,
This
are
is
we
0.
fucking
Hold
stupid.
this here and you get 1, and then you get 2, then 2 plus 1 equals
What?
3. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and
What a
8.
fanboy. Yeah, I was
then
close
you
to
get
going.
16.
Sakurai, can you even
Add 1
name
and you
2
get
Fire
17.
Emblem games?
Awesome, isn't it?
Actually,
Show me your
can't believe it.
save.
He tricked us
You
in
can actually
binary.
count up to 31 on one hand. And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023.
Sakurai, the character.
If you've given up counting the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go. What is Fire Emblem Three Houses?
The remix is
In
good.
Japanese, the male version of the main character is called Bereto and the female version is called Beresu, but in English they share the same name, Byleth. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading
Oh,
one of
that's
three
why it's
academic
separate,
houses.
because they have different names. That's
Once
why
you've
they did
chosen
the
a
thing where
house,
they're
you guide
separate.
them through their school life, and
Yeah,
well,
it
Damn
just
it.
does not
other
work in
houses.
translation.
Yeah, it didn't work at all. I
After a
completely
certain
misread it because of
5
that.
years pass, and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses in their regions. It's a very sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile, and try to kill you.
Hey, Sakurai, what the fuck, dude? Let's
To
just pump the
understand the
brakes.
concept of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release. I've done the same thing
Yeah, they're
before
feeling
with
time
The
because, I
Legend of
mean, if
Zelda
you were
Breath of the
upset by
Wild,
this,
for
you probably
example.
left by now.
Because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter. I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it. And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference.
So I kind of just winged it, you know?
The game has multiple routes, and the
So I watched a
outcomes of
Let's Play
each
on
is
YouTube.
very different. Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story. I'll try to avoid spoilers when I'm talking about the fighter. I hope you'll understand.
Yeah, we're past that, man. Just
Before
show me
my
the credits.
demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release. Right now, it's actually November. Therefore, some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version. As always, I'm using a special in-game camera and such for demonstration purposes. Here I go. So, this is our new fighter, Byleth. Sadly, they're lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say for them. Throws are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're distance demon. The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator. The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip. They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is the sword's whips.
For their up smash attack, they'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air.
Okay.
For their up air attack, they'll wave the whip sword overhead. The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time. The up special move is really something. The sword extends like this, allowing you to do things like this.
It's B? Oh, wow.
It was pretty terrifying how I knocked him into the air with that attack. And in addition,
Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind, I like this character.
awful
Oh my god.
this.
Hey, can Joker
That
get
said,
that?
you'll launch opponents
Oh,
upward
that's funny.
until their damage reaches a certain percentage. Exceed that percentage.
Byleth
and you'll
releases
need
on
to
the
be careful.
28th.
You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge. I've already
And a
shown
tether.
this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges. So that's the up special. Now for the sideways inputs. This is Erdvar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach,
Oh, good, he uses it in those
like
too.
so. Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right?
But why is his down tilt the sword?
If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it. Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here. Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be stronger. And if you've knocked an opponent down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them.
Is his dash attack the only sword swing?
By the way, the tip of the lance is
No,
more
he's
powerful. The shaft part is weaker.
He's got down tilt.
Yeah,
so
down.
It's not suited to close combat.
I think the whip still comes out for that.
It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch.
Is the whip
opponents
not
far.
the sword?
The whip is the sword, but
That's why,
the
as a
whip
rule,
is a whip. He doesn't swing it like a
One hit with the blade
sword.
part aimed
Oh,
upward
you mean does he use the sword like swing swing?
or
Yeah.
downward in this case.
I don't know.
I think the
Next,
dash
side
attack
special.
was it.
Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit.
Neutral
Oh.
is sword. He whips
Oh.
it. He whips it in the neutral.
Actually, you can
Yeah,
do
he
a smash
doesn't
attack
do
to
a lot
charge
of
forward
sword
a
swing.
little, like this.
Wait, what? Well, like
But as you'd
he
expect,
cancels
it
the
can be
startup
easily shielded, so be careful.
of a smash attack.
Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area. Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality. So this complements it well, although you'll be vulnerable when you land. Now, for the downward inputs. For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir. It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack. It really is strong. You can try for a
Oh
meager
no,
effect with this
Bowser!
attack.
Bowser
Next is the down
deconfirmed.
smash attack.
My boy just hanging
I mean,
out.
Heavy
Koopa
swing of the
deconfirmed.
axe Back and forth. As you can see, it has a great deal of launch power. And for the down special, Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike. It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different.
Armor.
When readying the move, there's a super armor effect,
Yep.
I'm so smart.
which allows you to withstand an attack.
We'll say
Just so
for
you
the
know,
sake,
if you
he has like
execute
2 or
the
3
Falcon
max
Punch at about the
moves he
same
uses
time-
the sword for. So he really tried to give it variety.
It's a bit slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to
And I like that up
you
B.
have the advantage,
I really like the up B.
unless you get grabbed.
I really like that
Another
Sakurai
notable
keeps trying to
aspect
teach
is that it lets
fundamentals
you
in these
pass through
videos.
platforms. While you're charging up, you can breeze past platforms.
Oh,
like
that's
this
awesome.
To reach a lower area.
That's
it won't let you
great.
jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack. Also, you can turn around during the move.
Oh.
The swing takes a while, so if an opponent runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction. Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used against a group of opponents.
That dude,
That
Donkey
hitbox
Kong
is
was still
crazy.
behind him.
Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit,
Why would you want
any
to turn it
opponents on
around?
the
It
ground
covers so
nearby will
much.
still be launched a little. It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them. By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters.
You get
It
it?
hits with that much power in a single attack.
I
Counters
get
can
it.
actually multiply the power of blocked attacks, and using easily anticipated attacks like this could just get you hit by counter after counter. Next, we have the neutral moves. The bow you use is called Fail Not, which shares
It
its
looks
name
so
with
much
bow
better
from
than the
Knights of
game.
Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pitts and other fighters like him. It lets you spin the
Yeah,
weapon
and
around.
Palu. Good in air already.
It's also easy to create
Yep,
certain combos.
there it is.
And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow. It seems pretty straightforward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow.
Can't be
Charge
countered?
it turns into a gun.
First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed. It's also very powerful.
He should get
That
crits.
said, you can still cancel out of the stance using the shield button.
Give
You
him
can also
crits.
change direction while in the stance. It works up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll unleash a powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light.
What percent was he
You can
at?
perform this move by keeping the button held down. You charge up power like so. Charge a bit more, and then
Oh,
fire.
okay.
Yeah.
But again, you'll need to take care when using this move. For one, when you've powered up the move to its max, there's no way to cancel out of it. Not even with the shield button. In other words, you're committed to firing it. So you see, a situation like this is pretty terrible. Once you've entered the stance, you won't be able to do anything. Which means it's quite the risky attack to use
He
against
seems
fighters
like he'll
who
be
have a
fun
move
for
with the
player
reflector.
Smash.
But you could always
Yeah.
just aim into the fray, as it is, after all, a long-range move. Letting you
He's
do
got a
Oh,
lot
you
of
know what
good
else might
moves.
make people happy? We
So
get the
you
next
need to think
character
carefully
tease.
when using this projectile weapon.
Do we?
Byleth's final smash is called Progenitor
Maybe.
God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game, there's a move called Ruptured Heaven.
Don't get your
This
hopes
is an
up again.
enhanced version.
Oh no, I'm gonna close my eyes. Oh my god, it's a chain thing!
As you can see, you team up with the mysterious Sothis and launch an attack together.
Oh fuck, Chrom's
Now,
a
let's talk
character.
about the color variation.
Yeah.
It's set up so that the default and odd-numbered color variations are male, while the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third, fourth,
Oh,
and
cute.
fifth
shit.
are,
That's
as you
pretty
can
good.
see, reminiscent
That
of the
okay?
house
Well, it
names.
kind of fixes them.
Those of you who played the
Cool.
original game will of course understand what I'm referring to. The sixth color
Yeah,
is based on
Sothis
Sothis,
colors,
who
let's
you just
go.
saw earlier.
Okay.
You
The
know,
seventh and eighth
I
variations
don't
have a
mind
different hair
the
color,
sleeves in this
based on-
style.
Based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story.
I think Fire Emblem
Didn't
Three
we see
Houses
this
just
variation
looks
in the
really
Final
ugly,
Smash?
and that doesn't help it.
I just don't understand. They just look better with a cape
Yeah, that too.
or like.
Also, they have physics in this. They don't have they're hand animated
Next,
in the
I'll introduce
game.
the stage. For this one, we of course tried to recreate
So having
the
actual
place where you
physics
spend
helps
most
too.
Of the game. Garrick Mach Monastery.
It is really like 2B in Soul Calibur. She just looks better in Soul
This is how
Calibur than her
Garrick
own
Mach
game.
Monastery is laid out in the
Her
original
pose, I don't know, her pose in
From these,
Soul
we chose to
Calibur
have it
still looks
cycle through
awkward
the
to me. Like her
marketplace,
neutral
reception
pose.
hall,
Yeah,
bridge,
it's a little
cathedral,
robotic,
all
you
in
could
one
say.
stage.
Oh fuck, I'm missing the stage
It's the
talk.
type of stage that rotates through different areas, such as these four.
It's a type of stage that is
Let
already
me
banned.
introduce each of the guests that appear in these four areas. The first area is the marketplace.
I hope the ones I like
think
are
this
there.
is where a lot of people come to do their shopping. The guests that appear here are students of the Blue Lion's house: Dimitri, Dedu, and Ingrid.
I like Ingrid,
Not
she's fun.
Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid. Their names are a bit difficult to say. They're largely from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Since it's a kingdom, that means they have a monarchy. For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri's the future king. He had quite a difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye. He's an unfortunate one, that one.
What the fuck, sucker?
There are vendors on either side. In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of things, but here you can break them, you see.
I hope they announce
you
a
do
new
break
character
them,
at the end of this, just to
stage
upset
will
people
expand
that
to
were
left and
streaming
right.
this for reaction, and who have already stopped
I wonder
streaming
where
it.
people will buy their supplies now. And in the background, you
Gatekeeper!
can see the gatekeeper.
Let's go!
Pass through this area
I see
and
Gatekeeper, I clap!
you end up talking to him a lot. Moving through
Oh
these
my-
areas is
he's- that's the
possible
next
thanks to this
character.
mysterious platform. Just when it seems like you've come to a stop,
That's pretty good.
you'll come crashing
Is that a
back down.
lore
You've
platform?
broken through the ceiling and slammed into the building.
Those are the
And the
three.
guests in the reception hall are Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra of the Black
Those are
Eagles.
the picks.
Take
you,
note,
you made
it's
them.
not spelled Edelgard. They're from the Adressian Empire, and as such, they embrace their military might. Edelgard is one of the characters who is central to the conflict. Depending on the path you take, she'll go through some terrible ordeals. You'll notice there are prominent chandeliers above the stage. It's possible to knock them down.
Super Mario RPG.
However,
I don't
Blackness
think
can't
we're ever
actually
gonna
reach it,
get
even
like
though it's
the
their
Terry
stage.
Bogard passion
You can reach it
from
with other
Sakurai
fighters, though.
again, though. Like,
So, it's nice if you can work.
It's like
your
I
way up
really
there
wanna
by getting
tell you about
lucky by being launched
Shohigashi.
up, or perhaps by using
Like,
another
forever.
fighter as a stepping stone. There we go. I made it. And you can knock it down. Also, you can break this table.
That's
Like
a
so.
combo starter right there. With that down tilt.
Just like the sign that reads Fudin Kazan
Where
in
will
the
they eat
Suzaku
now?
Castle stage, it can break if you launch the opponent into it at close range.
When's tea time?
Next up, the bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees.
I don't even
creating
think I
this long
got to the
area.
point where you can have tea.
It's very wide indeed.
Yes, you
No,
did.
these were no, I didn't.
It's similar to the Bridge of Elden stage.
I could eat with
The
people. I
guests are
could
from the
not
Golden
get
Deer.
tea.
Claude, Hilda, and Lawrence.
Hell.
They belong to the Leicester Alliance.
Boo. How could you put Lorenz there?
Because it's an
I
alliance
know
of
he's
many
supposed to be
noble
like
families,
second in
you could
command,
say
but
that
how
they have a
could
wide
you?
assortment of members. And Claude
is he?
the sharpest of the bunch.
No, Hilda is.
Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the 4th title in the Fire Emblem
I thought
series.
Lorenz was the one
I
like you
guess
can't
once you've
recruit
reached the
from other
17th
houses.
game and are creating 40 characters
Well, you can
for
recruit
each new
Hilda.
entry,
You can
you're
recruit
bound to
everyone
get a
but
bit of
Claude
name
in Golden Deer.
The naming process must be tough. Hey, it looks like the Pegasus now.
I thought
is
it was
training.
always like the leader and then one of their like
As
buddies.
for the bridge's design,
Hilda
it's
is
just
the
a long
buddy, but you
pathway,
can still
plain and
recruit her.
simple. You can expect plenty of
Interesting.
blows to be
Because there's
exchanged
nothing
on the
like
edges of the screen.
too much to him.
You could also say it's a place where the fail knot really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer.
Where's
perfectly.
Marianne?
the-
Yeah, come on.
Where's the
Appreciate
little
it.
wizard?
He doesn't take much time to talk about the bridge. He just says the bridge is really long.
The bridge connects two things. Anyway, this
The
is the
last area
cathedral.
is the cathedral.
Oh,
Only
Flame
with
made
some
it, everybody.
platforms you can pass through. The
She's
guests
not allowed to
appearing in
watch the fight.
cathedral
Turn her
are
around.
Seth, Flame, and Rhea. There's Seth, who appears to have an extremely strong bond.
Seth
with his
should have been
sister,
the
Flame.
playable character.
She
This
seems
game
to be under
sucks.
the protection of him and Rhea, who you can see fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem Three Houses. All three have character quirks related to their true identities.
What?
I feel that Flame might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that. This is a simple area of the stage. All it has are these platforms.
Sakurai's like that one
the last
person in
area,
chat
it may be a
who's like,
place where some
just wait
intense
till you get to
battles will
this
be
section.
waged. It'll cycle
Listen, I'm not
through
gonna
slow
spoil
paces
anything,
for about
but you'll never guess who your mom is.
Oh god, that's exactly what it is.
Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in squad.
I was gonna say
with the
none of
DLC
those
team
characters
pitted
are
against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages.
Like, I just wanted to
That'll
play
give us
Smash.
precisely 5 players per side. All right, here we go, Joker.
Good, we're not gonna see Byleth for 7 more minutes.
Joker! And Hero! Gee, we really made a lot, huh? Banjo!
I can't
By
believe
now, I
Sakurai's
think you know what I'm
throwing.
doing. But basically, I'm trying to
Don't
defeat
make
all 5
Sakurai
opponents
kill
with just a
Sakurai.
professor here. But as expected, it's going to be
Sakurai's
a tough
hardest
battle,
challenge
so I'm
on
using
stream
anything
yet.
I can get my hands on.
Yeah, I get it. I suck
It's
at
not
your
gonna land
game,
that
Sakurai. Jesus.
Uh-oh,
What if he-
this is bad?
What if he doesn't take a stock though?
He gets
better keep my
look, he'll
distance.
get thrown right off screen because it's a walk-off stage. And be
So
like,
I
oh, you
said,
know what? We'll
Byleth
get
will
those
be
out of
coming
there.
out-
Got it.
Like I said, Byleth will be coming out April
That's
10th.
scary. He's invincible for no gear. Lots of explosives. Ouch.
Who's on the
Whoever
horse?
shielded that, huh?
This is just a person.
Can't see.
Good one.
No one is, I think.
Horse.
Oh,
rider.
yep, someone's on there.
If I do this,
person on the
like this,
Yeah, I
or
can't
like
see.
So. No
I can't
anti-air,
wait till
huh?
Sakurai spoils more
Yeah,
when
soccer ball.
Roy kills Byleth.
Good. There's mom.
He should start now. He should start listing spoilers for the other games.
That's
spot.
Byleth's mom? Fuck, I read fake spoilers.
Ah, I shouldn't have taken that.
Someone
Gardevoir.
fixed the wiki.
Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not. I feel like the enemy might get this smash ball. See? They got it.
He's gonna parry
But they
it.
mustn't give up.
Oh, wow.
I can't waste this chance.
Godlike.
There's another smash
Sakura
ball.
would make a good
Yes, got
commentator.
it.
Oh my god, nah, cheater.
It's the Rage Blaster, that's why. And it's a smash ball, so it'll be a stronger hit.
They make.
There's still
See,
more.
I just don't get it. They make all these 3D models for all these characters, but
Go on,
but then you
can
use
take
like a
the hammer, but it's
PNG
mine.
in the final
Although
smash.
I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state. I hit him. I was trying to
Like,
fight
you
using
didn't need
mindless
to
abilities
have
alone, but what
Dimitri
matters is
there.
that I
Like, you
won.
could have
Good
just
game.
made.
I'm gonna sneeze. I think it's a really good final smash. Yeah,
It
the
can be fun to play
JPEG's
like this,
distracting, but the
especially
move
in tag
itself
team,
is
so
really
I think
cool
it's a good
looking.
idea to try
Yeah,
and
it's
pose
cool.
some
I just don't
different
understand. Like, you
challenges
made
for
all
yourself.
these models. Why not just
The
make
end.
one more?
I think that'll look better like when you see it and not on
Now,
stream.
about the additional music.
Maybe.
Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages.
What level
There are
CPU? We
already
didn't
a lot
see.
of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. Our selection this time has been made taking those existing tracks into consideration.
I mean, it's
11
not fair.
songs are being
Joker
added.
is.
This
Everything
includes an
Joker
arrangement
does
of
is
the main
sick.
theme in
Yeah.
both Japanese and English. I hope you'll enjoy these as well.
Yeah, Three Houses had a fantastic soundtrack.
We're also adding in a new spirit board. It includes the house leaders among some of the other popular characters. Sothis is Legend class. Also, there's a new classic mode route, a Heroic Legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history. The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that.
Oh no, Max, don't play it yet.
Now for the Mii Fighter costume. Please take a look.
Oh my god.
I actually don't know what it'll be, but
Oh my god, it's gonna be the Three Houses, cause all the colors line up.
oh yeah, here we go. Well,
Oh.
it's
Yeah, sure. What the fuck ever. Who cares?
All right, sure.
Whatever. Fuck me.
Oh man, I can't wait for the Dante Mii costume. Let's go, Dante Mii costume.
Oh.
It's not even X Assassin's Creed, it's X Altair.
Oh my god, what the
The
fuck?
rabbits made
The
it.
tier list has never been more true.
You all doubted us. This is incredible. Everyone is so pissed off right now. Oh yeah, they forgot to bring that one back.
I thought they only made 0.
Yeah. Well, that's from Wii U.
Ooh. Proto Man. Oh,
Of course not. Oh yeah, you know what? Proto Man would have been cool too. Yeah.
Proto Man's so sick though.
They should have done both.
Walnut.
This is disappointing. Cuphead!
Oh, that's sick. Alright. Oh my god.
Oh, is he an assist trophy? Because that hardly looked like a Mii costume. Wow! Good stuff!
Hey, and then
Hell
put some
yeah! Oh, that's so awesome.
That's pretty great. Where's my boy?
That's the best part of this presentation, let me tell you.
Crazy. You could have just
Cuphead.
shown that, Sakurai. Wasted everybody's time.
Why does Gunner always get the good Mii costumes?
Yeah, really?
Is it over?
Maybe.
Why is Altair here?
This time, we're releasing
Of
a
all
Cuphead
the
costume.
assassins. Even.
And for
Again,
those
like,
of
why,
you who
why is it
purchased the
Altair
Cuphead
and why was it
costume,
only
an
like
additional
X
song will be
Altair? Why
added.
wasn't like this?
Ezio had
Assassin's
It's
Creed?
Ezio
called
had
Floral
3
Fury,
games.
and it's the theme that plays
And
when
a better
fighting
costume.
Cagney Carnation.
Oh, the
you
Brotherhood
enjoy
costume
these
is
as
so
well.
sick.
After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii Fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately after you download it.
There is Sans. And Veronica.
And now, onto the amiibo.
Yeah,
The
Richter.
color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it? Dark Samus and Richter are
not my
planned for
color
release
palette,
on
so I guess it
Friday,
looks
January
alright.
17th. And now, with the
I'm
addition of
very
Violet,
tired,
the Fighters Pass is finally
says
complete.
Sakurai.
The lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and Violet.
Yeah, we could have swapped this around a bit.
Yeah.
From more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added. But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new
That's
mechanics
so
weren't there.
sick.
When we add a new fighter,
Oh,
we
don't
don't
show the
simply
counter.
make their attacks or their movements a little
Or
different.
the critical.
Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style
Bust a
of play.
wall.
Oh no, Violet seems pretty basic.
Violet died.
As I stated,
Is that the
we'll
style?
continue to release more DLC fighters down the line. I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
What? Let's go. Yes.
Oh, it's
Even
just-
more fighters. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
6? Jesus.
That's a lot.
Let's get one right now,
Looks
guys.
like there will be one more fighter than last time. For this
Sakurai.
reason, we will be releasing
Go-
the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown, so please keep an eye out.
By
And
December
now that it's
31st,
official, we intend to move ahead
2021.
with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed. Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchase it. Furthermore, the new additions have already been decided. Even if I receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very hard to consider them.
I appreciate the fact he says, please only
But I still
pre-purchase
hope
if you're
you'll look
okay with
forward
not
to it.
knowing. Please don't pre-purchase and get angry with me.
We're also including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Bonus.
Last time, it was a Rex costume. But this time, here's what we have.
bonus.
It's a myth. Oh my god.
No, it should have been Dante Me costume for the bonus.
That's a pretty
It's a Mii
amazing
Fighter
bonus.
costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda Breath of
Cute.
the Wild. This will not be for sale individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Okay.
See, it would have only been a good costume if it was me, Gunner.
It's been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest-selling fighting game in the world.
This is not.
Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game
He
around the
even
world.
he said it. He said it.
He's about to answer it.
Seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales. However, I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and
Oh,
the
that's
25
what it
ports
means.
to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is #1. Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game. I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something else entirely.
Yeah, see?
Also,
It's a
I
party.
feel a
He's
deep
not
It's
attachment
saying-
a
to
celebration.
five
It's
He's
a
not-
party.
He's not saying it's
He
not a
just
fighting
said
game.
it.
He's saying it's not just a fighting game.
Yeah, he's saying it's mostly a party
The
game.
first Fighters Pass
He
just
says-
wrapped up.
Is that what you think when you hear
But it was
celebration?
decided
Yeah,
that there would
party.
be more DLC. Which means no breaks for me. I plan to keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support
Sakurai,
us.
go to bed.
That's it. Thank you.
I'm gonna go to bed now.
Good night.
This one sure wasn't for me.
Yeah, pretty
What the fuck
lackluster.
can I really say after Terry though? What can I really say?
Yeah, the order could have been different. The order should have been different.
Joker was a good one to start with.
Because
it should have been Joker, then Byleth, then Terry, then Hero, and then Banjo, or then Banjo and then Hero, depending on how they wanted to do it.
Yeah, because like it was probably a good call not to like present Byleth at any event, but the just showing it should have been earlier.
Yeah, like
Because it wasn't it was trying to not hype it as much as possible. You know, just drop it. Don't like have people waiting at a single thing. But it was almost inevitable to a certain point.
yeah, that's again. Three Houses has been out for a hot second. The order maybe. There they are.
Yeah, I can't wait to play.
Yeah.
I think Dante's still inevitable. Dante's gonna be one of those 6.
Seem to recycle that graphic.
You
So-
get 6 more characters, like...
I don't know if Dante... If ever there were a time, this was the time. So I don't think Dante is coming.
I don't... That's extremely arbitrary. That doesn't, like, logically make sense. So, I don't... Still plenty of time for anyone at all.
I don't know. The idea of Dante getting in and them being able to adapt everything that Dante is, and then it like was already like a lot for me to like, I guess, believe. But the fact that it is also not going to come, like it's just going to come out of nowhere.
Like
I
Fire
think
Emblem, and Terry, and Banjo-Kazooie, and Joker, and Hero.
Well, Joker came out.
Hero
around
is the only
Q2.
one that aligned with the release.
Yeah, that game released for a whole 2 years straight.
So, that's a little arbitrary.
Terry Bogard was announced. King of Fighters 15 got announced.
I think 3 characters will be, 3 characters will be Capcom characters. All 6 will be Capcom characters.
All 6 will be Capcom characters, and none of them will be Dante.
Yeah, let's look at the tier list again. Let me go
It's gonna
find it.
It's gonna be Virgil, Nero, V, Trish, Lady, and Beautiful Joe. Those are your 6 DLC characters.
Let me find the tier list again. Here it is. So,
Well, the thing is, if it's...
maybe we'll revise this for a volume 2, but you know, it's pretty legendary as it is. Demand a reshuffle? Oh no, this is factual. There is no reshuffling. This is based on statistical truths and facts and logic.
Pilot.
We got Rabbids. Yep, see? Rabbids was highly likely. It happened.
Wait.
You also happened. And the minute someone says, no, it's not true, bam, Colin Kaepernick.
I wish Colin got revealed.
Yeah, I was hoping for Galissapod. Oh, well, if the Fire Emblem character was now, we're probably gonna get a Pokemon. Definitely a Pokemon within those 6.
I hope it's not one of the start. Well, it'd be the Fire Bunny,
I don't want...
right?
I mean, I don't want any Gen 7 Pokemon in Smash. I don't like any of them.
Say,
I don't like any of them enough to put them in Smash. To want to play them in Smash. They're gonna have to really sell me on the moveset like they did at Citaror.
Like Incineroar, like his whole thing is he's a wrestler Pokemon. It wasn't really a wrestler in Smash. That one, yeah, I can't think of a Sword and Shield Pokemon that'd be like a with the octopus with the boxing gloves.
Yeah, Grapploct.
One of those 2 legendaries that just got announced.
Yeah, I think it'll be
Then you
Grapploct.
time the DLC character around the release of that, and
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, we have
I really thought we were going to get through this without a Fire Emblem character.
nope.
I was really crossing my fingers.
No, and you're crazy if you think we're not gonna get through it again without one. Get I don't know.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions character.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Get
Yep.
Itsuki. Where's Itsuki? He's cool. He has sword. He swing.
But yeah, we'll have time to mull this over and think about it later. I have work later today, so
I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna think very much at all.
How about we all go get some sleep? Go get some shut eye.
That sounds good. Everybody, despite what the sky outside is maybe telling you,
Go to bed.
go to bed.